What's up, everybody? Fame Rothstein here, Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show. All right, you know what I do. Give you that sports investing advice, but there's no sports investing advice on this one. So if you have a gambling problem or feel you do, you can, feel free to watch this one. If I have sports investing advice, I will let you know ahead of time so you can decide whether you want to watch or not. Now, today is Thursday, April 30th. Still COVID 19 issues abound. But my state, Ohio, as you can see, I'm in the Republic of Cincinnati. My state is about to reopen. Okay. Neighboring states, Indiana is about to reopen. Kind of staggered, not all the way, but nonetheless, at least some semblance of freedom is coming. Okay. But just a couple things I want to talk about here today. First off, it does appear that sports is coming back very soon. Well, for one, you have to realize the NFL or the NBA has not canceled its season. They plan on coming back at some point. Okay? Baseball, of course, they're going to be delayed. They're going to come back. Got to get that summer in. And the NFL just had its draft. But I just saw today news reports that NASCAR will return May 17th. Hell, that's less than 3 weeks away. May 17th with a race with no fans in the stands. Sorry, guys, but at least pro sports is coming back. We may handicap it. I don't know. I do know a little bit about NASCAR. Not a lot, but, quite fitting that NASCAR will be first after that situation with Bubba and, who's that, Kyle Larson? Kyle Larson. You know, um, but at least sports are coming back, all right? So all my sports investors will have something to get into here real soon, about 3 weeks, all right? I will give you, well, there's some early stuff about the NFL lines, rookie of the year, offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, coach of the year, playoffs and whatnot. We'll do that in August. And I also read that the NFL will consider playing on Saturdays if college football, playing on more Saturdays if college football is delayed or doesn't play. So I found that interesting as well. Okay. Um, as far as my hometown team, the Bengals, their draft, I'm not sold on Burrow yet. I know he had the most electrifying season in college football ever. And being that I'm a Bengals fan, I want him to do well. I just don't see it. Good football players do not stay in college for 5 years. Good professional players do not stay in college for 5 years. Okay? They up out of there at 3, 4. 4 if they're not, but 5 because you had to transfer from Ohio State because you couldn't beat none of those guys out for the starting job, and none are in the NFL. But maybe it was the offense, okay? So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I wish the kid well. And, you can miss me with the, oh, he's from Ohio stuff. He's from 3 hours away up in Logan, which is more closer to Columbus. And if you know Ohio, Cincinnati's very provincial. We don't give a damn about the rest of the state. We got a moat around the city that is known as Interstate 275. It connects Kentucky, connects us with Kentucky and Indiana. Okay? We don't really, so does I-74 connect us with Indiana, and so does I-71, I-75 connect us with Kentucky, but I-275 connects all three. Okay, and we just don't really, deal with the rest of Ohio like that. We don't. Cincinnati Enquirer doesn't even have an Ohio State. Beat writer. The local newspaper here. We got pro sports down here. We can care less about Columbus. And damn sure don't worry about no NBA basketball down here. Just ain't that type of town. All right. But yeah, I want to talk about The Last Dance. This powerful documentary on ESPN. The last two Saturdays is giving you 2 hours, and then it's going to give you another 2 hours this coming Saturday. Then I think it comes back. I forgot when, but it's like 10 parts. It's going to be pretty long. Last Dance, about the last year that the Jordan 1998, the Michael Jordan led Chicago Bulls were together. They going into the season, they knew they were going to break up. They weren't coming back. I mean, I believe the quote was, even if you go 82-0, you're not coming back as the coach, to Phil Jackson. They didn't want to get too old, says Jerry Reinsdorf, things like that. I mean, but well, let's just get right to it. Michael Jordan, he said it. He won't come out looking as a good guy. People will think he's a bad guy. I mean, people already thought you were a bad guy, Jordan. A lot of stories came out about you. But, I mean, if you, I don't know. If you fuck with him, you fuck with him. If you don't, you don't. I mean, he's never done nothing that offended me. I mean, I don't, he was never really my favorite player like that. Magic was. Okay, and obviously Magic cheated on his wife, caught the sickness. Uh, I'm not gonna get into the GOAT debate, LeBron versus Jordan. That's just I'm exhausted at that. I really am. I mean, I could see LeBron busted up Jordan for 3 quarters because he's just too big. And then in the fourth quarter, Jordan just got too much heart and will and determination and just giving him the business in the fourth, to where their stat lines pretty much will cancel each other out, except LeBron will have a few more rebounds and assists. I can see Jordan going 36, 5, and 3. 36 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 20 points in the fourth quarter. While LeBron will have a stat line of 38 and 8, like he always does. So, okay, let's just kill it. Enjoy them too. Okay? But, one thing about Jordan, it's not in the documentary. Two things, okay? One, I don't like this story at all. There was a rapper that came up to him, saw him at a club. I think he saw Jordan, Spike Lee, and somebody else, another, kind of famous black person. And the rapper Chameleonaire, you guys might know who he is. He had that song, Riding Dirty. They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, they trying to catch me riding dirty. You know, he supposedly went up and wanted to take a picture with him, and Jordan told him no. Like, I ain't taking no pictures with dudes, only females, or something like that. You got to go look the story up. And Chameleonaire, like, came out, told the story about it, and, I didn't have a problem with that. Like, what makes you think Michael Jordan knows who you are? You got one hit record. He denied you a picture request. Whoop-de-damn-do, grow up. Grow a set. People get denied stuff every day. Like, what's wrong with you? Okay, you told that story, tried to make him look bad. Dude, grow up. Grow up. I mean, hell, DeRay Davis, the comedian. He was in Cincinnati one time. I ran into him at the casino down there. He denied me an autograph. I ain't tripping on dude. Like, I ain't think nothing of it. Only reason I'm telling it now is because it makes me remember about the because I thought of it, with the Jordan story. I ain't about to shit on DeRay. I don't, he didn't give me an autograph. What'd he do? I ain't tripping. I'm about to trip on that guy. Maybe it's just something about the Chicago air that gets into you and makes you, deny autographs, because DeRay's from Chicago, but like, I wasn't tripping on dude like that. Like, all right, man. I mean, and DeRay Davis is B-list black comedian, maybe C-list. He's nowhere near the stratosphere of Jordan as far as popularity. Nowhere near it, and he's denying people autographs. I ain't tripping on that. But all right, DeRay, that's all good. I still like him. Still like his shows. All right, so Chameleonaire, and people bringing up that story, grow up. All right? You got denied an autograph or picture request. Grow the hell up. Put on your big boy pants and, it is what it is. But another thing about Jordan, so if I remember right, during the divorce proceedings from his wife Juanita, he tried to say she was a Reggie Theus groupie. That's when I kind of got pissed at Jordan. Like, bro, you ain't had to do that woman like that. You did not have to do that woman like that. Because her being married to you helped your image with America, helped you be able to sell T-shirts and drawers from Hanes, sneakers, batteries, Gatorade, because it helped because you're a tall, dark motherfucker, Jordan. But it eased fears that, okay, he's still a family man. So that's why, when athletes be losing, athletes and celebrities, they get married and they got to split all their wealth with their wife, usually 50%. Juanita Jordan was one of the main people I could think of that I was all in, like, yeah, she deserves half. Because she really did help his image. She really did. And I think in a private moment, he'll realize that was petty. And realize he probably shouldn't have went there, but it is what it is. Anybody who knows me, knows that, I'll make a strong case that Ray Caruth, is an imperfect vessel to, child support laws in this country. What he did was just totally whack, stupid, and crazy. But on some level, I kind of get it. He told the woman, I don't want to be a father to your kids. Do something else. Leave me out of it. Not saying he should have killed her and he shouldn't have. But I kind of get his rhetoric, what he was doing with that. He just shouldn't have killed her. It could have been a better way to handle that. We could have, you could have took that nationally. Back then, what was it, 2001, 98, whatever it was, way back then. Could have took that national rage, holy hell, about that. But instead, you decided to kill her. Like, you just made a wrong move doing that. But I understand what you were trying to do. I really do. Yeah, and then there's, I think that's pretty. I was just arguing with some guy on Instagram. He said that the Cincinnati Bengals, had the third best running back core in the AFC North. You don't know the division. Shut the fuck up. Joe Mixon is clearly the best back in the division by himself. The best every down back. Gio, if he ain't the best backup, he's at least the second best backup. And he's proven. So therefore, you take them two, that does not say third. Behind the Cleveland and the Ravens, you must be counting Lamar Jackson as a running back. So some of these people come out with these things and lists and whatnot, be weary of them because a lot of them don't know what the hell they're talking about. All right, that guy especially, okay? That just made me think of that. I should have wrote down my topics. I didn't. I apologize. But yeah, I just wanted to mainly say what's up to y'all because we haven't spoken all week and just let you know sports is on its way back. It's on its way back, all right? I'm going to continue watching The Last Dance. The Rodman thing from the last one, how he needed, a couple days off to go cut loose. I thought that was very interesting. Because Phil told it. Phil told Jordan straight up, like, he just needs to cut loose. Yeah, because, Rodman never really had any real discipline problems with the Bulls. I mean, other than kicking that reporter, he might have even been with the Spurs when that happened. I don't remember which team he was with, but, sometimes you got to let a guy cut loose a little bit. Just let him be an asshole, off on their own time, go do what they do. And come to find out Jordan had to knock on the door in Las Vegas to get him out of there, and he's in the room with, I almost called her by her real name, Carmen Electra. But, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for today. Make sure you like and subscribe, okay? Don't be afraid. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Okay? And we'll be back sometime next week. We'll probably recap The Last Dance again. But sports is on its way back. We got 3 weeks. All right? And we're going to get back to the Bucks. But I'll talk to you soon. Until then, everybody be safe. Holla. Love y'all.